everyone, my name is Lisa and this is my daughter Maya.
Hi!
I work for Power to Be and Maya is a participant of Power to Be, and we've been asked to do a video to show you a little bit of our baking. We're going to do some Bliss balls today. So I just wanted to comment on the fact that the situation right now with this quarantine is not the most blissful. It's been really tough, I know, on a lot of families out there, a lot of people in our community. My heart goes out to everyone, and we're all in this together, and we're just doing our best to get through. And often what Maya and I like to do together is to bake, and Bliss balls are one of our favorites. So we're just going to take you through the motions of how we make our Bliss balls, and yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so let's get started. Here's all our ingredients. We've chosen what's been in our pantry. So you can mix and mingle and use different alternatives depending on what you've got on hand. So for instance, we're going to start out with some rolled oats, which Maya will put in the bowl. The next thing we often use is coconut flakes. That's always a good one too. And so one of the other things we like to use to give it some extra punch in terms of protein and just energy is hemp hearts and chia seeds. So we're gonna add some hemp hearts to this, which are full of all kinds of goodness, some chia seeds. So you can also add sesame seeds, or you can put flax, or potentially pumpkin or sunflower, so whatever you've got in your cupboard again. Another lovely dry ingredient is this cocoa powder, which adds a nice chocolatey flavor to the mix. If you don't have it, that's no problem. And then we are going to add some sea salt, which gives it a nice little saltiness with that chocolate. There we go. And for another little flavor, we've got cinnamon. We love cinnamon. You don't have to add it though if you don't like it. Perfect. And the final is going to be our mix. We just happen to have some white chocolate chips on hand and some mini chocolate, so we mix them up, and that's what we're going to add in there for a nice little texture. We're going to stir up these dry ingredients till they're mixed, and then we'll go ahead and add the wet. So once all that is stirred, we're then going to add our wet ingredients. That just consists of three things. So we've got peanut butter going in. You can add any kind of nut butter if you have almond butter or even a sunflower seed butter. You can put that in there, but this is what we happen to have. So we're putting in a crunchy peanut butter just to add a bit of crunch, which is nice. And next, for a sweetener, you can put either honey, or we use maple syrup, or one of the other two. You can also use agave or maybe even brown rice syrup to sweeten it up. Yummy. And then a dash of vanilla is going to go in for some of that nice vanilla flavor. Not too much, but the recipe is going to be posted after this. So Maya, go ahead and mix that up, and let's see what the consistency is like. Oh, it looks quite chocolatey. It's looking good. So you want it to all come together so you can form balls out of it, which is what we're going to do next, is going to make them into a ball shape. Okay guys, so now that we have all the ingredients mixed together, we're going to start to roll this up into balls. You can vary with the size, it doesn't really matter what size, but Maya and I are going to show you the size that we tend to make with them. So yeah, let's get into it. I always just sort of roll it in the palm of my hand, squish it back and forth to get it sort of tight into a ball, do a little nice roll, and there it is. Let's see. They should stick together and not crumble, which is how the maple syrup helps out with this, and the peanut butter. So once you have all the balls rolled up and onto the baking sheet, you're going to want to put them in the fridge. You could also put them in the freezer, but we tend to put them in the fridge to cool and set. And then probably after about, I don't know, half an hour, they're good to go. And you can just put them in an airtight container in the fridge and pull from it when you feel like an energy ball, or you can freeze them if you're not going to use them up within about a week or so. These are great to take out on the trail, so if you're going to be somewhere out in nature, of course, physically distancing yourself, you can bring your Bliss balls with you, and when you're ready for a little snack on your hike, grab one of these puppies. So here's the finished product of our Bliss balls, Maya and I. Hope you guys really enjoy them. We're thinking of you, and yeah, make some Bliss balls and see if you can take them outside with you.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.